What's up, family? It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two. I say sorry about the other read and all of that hollering I was doing in the beginning of the video. I'm sure I lost a lot of subscribers. But y'all know I just be having to sing, man. I be having to sing sometimes. Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it, baby, if I could. Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it, no. Can't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it, even if I could. Okay, we all twisted up around these parts. Okay. I think that should be enough. Alright, so let's get the cards out and see what messages come through for us on today. What is on the menu today? Hey, hey. What is on the menu today? I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. Because the sky is the limit to what we can have. That's the message. It's part of the message. The sky is the limit to what we can have. Just believe and receive it. God will perform it today. Hey, hey. Just believe and receive it. God, your higher self, will perform it today. In co-creation with the Most High. So I feel like our spirit guide says you need to be looking for your miracle. You need to be expecting the impossible. You need to feel the intangible. Yeah, you may not be in your mansion now, but you need to feel. You know what I'm saying? It may not be tangible right now, but you need to feel it. Because the sky is the limit. What I can have, what we can have. Okay? Oh, yeah. The sky is the limit to what we can have. All right, so the bottom of the deck card we have here, it says clear atmosphere has become chilly. What supported growth is no longer available. Consider your options. So some things have walked away, some things have left. We could have gone through a breakup or something like that, because the atmosphere is a little chilly right now, maybe between you and some other person. What has supported your growth in a specific way is no longer available. So now it's time for you to consider your options. It says, don't over-identify with a person, place, or thing. With a noun. Don't over-identify with the noun. Yes, it was precious once before, but now it needs to be put behind you. Meditate Go into nature, ground this energy. Whoa. Okay. The theme for the read, main theme for the read, we have grandfather on your mother's side. So your grandfather on your mother's side is helping you right now, assisting you at this time. And, you know, the grandfather figure is that figure that tells you, you know, don't settle. Don't have no man that ain't got no job, that's not going to take care of you, that's not going to love you, that, you know what I'm saying, not going to support you. All of the things. When the atmosphere becomes chilly, grandfather ain't going to be the one to tell you to stick it out with that man to make it work if he ain't doing, or that person, place, or thing. It doesn't have to be romantic. If that job isn't, you know, supporting you in the way that you need supporting, if it's emotionally draining, all of the things, it's time to move around. It's time to consider your options, and to don't over identify with whatever the situation may be. You know, yes, it was good and precious once. Like it may have, the situation may have been really beautiful, but now it has become chilly. So now you got to accept things for what it is. It was precious once, but now you need to put it behind you. Now you need to put it behind you. All right, so the first card that we're going to clarify, it says completely creating your trajectory. Dream big, bitch. I said that early today. I was listening to some kind of podcast, I'm sure, and what the guy was saying made me think of dream big, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we have too good to be true, and then we have G, Q, and W. Have some initials here, so you could be dealing with some people with those initials. Let's get a few tarot cards out on this. Okay, you're completely, so Spirit is saying you need to put this behind you and know that you have full control over your destiny and what you can magnetize to you. You can magnetize a situation that's bigger and better than, you know, what is now being needed to put behind you. So why do I see the reconciliation card and then the Ace of Wands? So it's given romantic energy, relationship that maybe was really based off a sexual connection with this Ace of Rods, because you know that can represent the phallus. But the aces are ones. There's aces can be new beginnings as well. So, and with this being a reconciliation, I don't know what this energy is given. It's given the atmosphere is chilly, need to be put behind you. But then with this Ace of Rods here, Justice on the bottom of the deck, upright. Is it going to come back together? But let's get some more cards. So that's a no. The Four of Cups is like offering the cup and the person is just looking at you like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Judgment in reverse. And then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. It's giving. No. If there's an atmosphere that has become chilly and what supported your growth is no longer available, you need to consider your options and to put this behind you. Don't go back to it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be fully what you need it to be. As we do have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this person is not at the spiritual level that you need them to be. Maybe not even financial level. If they're not there mentally and spiritually, it's going to be hard for them to attain the financial and to keep it, you know. Specifically, Spirit, what's this too good to be true energy? What's the too good to be true? What is this? I never really shuffle like this. But if nothing flies out, then I'm just going to pick one. Nothing flew out. This just fell out. It says we got the Ace of Swords in the upright. And the King of Rods. It's giving this person is going to come back with all the right words after, you know, the situation has become chilly and they switched up on you when things were once really precious and they switched up on you. I feel like they're going to come back with all of the sweet nothings and all of that, and you need to be in this King of Rods energy of, and again, this could be person, place, or thing. Could be a job, family, friend, or whatever. But again, you need to dream big, bitch. These people are in Page of Pentacles energy, okay? You need to protect yourself. Like, this is a victory. You being able to walk away from what, you know, with this person walking away from you. You know what I'm saying? This could be something that you've been trying to walk away from for a very long time. And now Spirit has, you know, convinced this person that, you know, they to walk away from you, and you need to protect your peace. You need to be like, okay, well, this is my out. This is my chance. And I feel like a lot of blessings are going to come in for you. And this person is going to be confused in days. Like, what the fuck? You know? Because this person was just juggling too much anyway. Trying to juggle you as well. And you got big plans. You got big things, you know, in your destiny. And you can't continue to play small. All right, so we have the next card that we're going to clarify is don't let them shame you for being pretty. Okay, you are an alchemist in training. Don't forget it. And then we also have integrity is the greatest protection. No one can say you scammed them. Okay, so make sure you're moving forward in integrity. I'm gonna get some of these cards out. I said I was gonna start pulling them out in the beginning. I forgot. All right, so this person may have, you know, done you wrong because you were pretty. You know what I'm saying? They probably were afraid to commit to you. That's why they were just wanting, you know, maybe a physical attachment with you or whatever it is, you know. They didn't want the competition of actually staying around, being with you. If this has anything to do with the workplace, you may have some people that, some jealous bitches. Bottom of the deck is expand, okay? You are about to expand. Dream big, bitch. Okay? You're dreaming big, and you're about to expand. Okay? Clarifying dream big, bitch, is victim mindset. You know what I'm saying? You need to get rid of this victim mindset. It says you feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will prosperity start to flow. Okay? So, again, I really feel like you're about to tap into this alchemy energy with the warrior spirit. We just had that warrior spirit energy come out with that King of Wands. You are victorious. You've been victorious over a victim mind. You will be victorious over a victim mindset. You are victorious over a victim mindset. Okay? Yeah, that situation with that person didn't work out. And maybe it was one of those situations of it's too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that this can last or whatever, you know. However, yes, that situation has grown cold, but we're about to tap into that warrior spirit, and we know we're going to find bigger and better. We know bigger and better is on the way, and we're going to put that behind us. We're an alchemist in training, so we're going to use that energy, and we're going to alchemize it into a warrior spirit that is going to have us going after our goals and achieving them, okay? With integrity. You know, integrity is, you know, the greatest protection, and we're no longer going to move forward if we've fallen off in regards to integrity. Going to make sure we do the right things here on out. All right, so the next card that we're going to clarify, we have, they cannot block your soul expansion. Remember, we have expand here. So you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities. And staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. And that could have been the situation with this person too. Like I said, you know, yes, it was once precious, safe. It was everything you needed, but now it is not. Now it has become too small for the expansive energy that is you and that you have transformed into. Okay? It's no longer working for you. The known is precious. You knew it, but it's become chilly, and you know, it's no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. Dream big, bitch. It's trying to make your world a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them, just like we were just saying. You know, they cannot block your soul expansion to accomplish your soul mission. You know, and I feel like this separation, this breakup or whatever was spirit ordained, you know. Look at that. What was I just saying? It was this breakup was spiritually ordained, and we just got the heavenly help card. That, you know, your ancestors had to, you know, help you out with releasing this person because it wasn't happening on your own, and now this person or this person, place, or thing, now it has had to push you out. Your spirit guides have made it push you out so that you can reassess. Okay? What you've been doing. You've been playing it too safe in the known when there's a world of endless possibilities out there. It's time to make your world a little bit bigger. And that's what our heavenly help and our ancestors are assisting us to do as we continue to heal mind, body, and spirit. That is a lifelong, it's a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong process. And, you know, we just got to do what we got to do. Roll with the punches. Yes, it's going to be hard, but, you know, just go out into nature, ground your energy, meditate, and Tap into your warrior spirit. The warrior spirit card says relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. I'm always confused by what this card is trying to say. But we're going to, we're out. Remember that warrior spirit came out with the alchemist in training. And again, we need to look at this situation as a personal challenge and approach this as a battle within ourselves, to master being able to overcome situations that have become chilly and that no longer supports our growth. We need to take this as a challenge to be able to master that energy, to alchemize it, to learn the lesson. Right? To not embrace a victim mindset when we are faced with situations like this, where a clear atmosphere, everything was going beautifully, and it just becomes chilly. And it is no longer supporting our growth. We need to master being in those situations. So, master considering our options and then taking on this warrior spirit, to challenge that and to go after the other options that we have. Seeing it as, God's rejection is God's protection. This is, seeing it for what it is, and that is spirit and your ancestors pushing you out of your comfort zone, pushing you out of what is known, what you feel is safe, and continuing to challenge you to grow, to stay in tune with that warrior spirit, because the only thing constant in life is change. The only thing constant in life is change. So, and look, the reciprocity card came up. Reassess, because it may seem precious, but if you really take a magnifying glass and look at the situation, the reciprocity isn't there. You know what I'm saying? This person doesn't have with the strength card in reverse, this person doesn't have the strength to live up to what is needed to bring you reciprocity. And when the sun card just came out in the upright, and I feel like you're being enlightened to that. That's the reason why we were being asked to reassess. Okay, it says you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. If the atmosphere has become chilly and no longer supporting your growth, it's not making you happy. It says notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. Okay? And Spirit wants you to know that they cannot block your soul expansion. You can't block your soul expansion. You're here to accomplish a soul mission. And if you get in your way, Spirit will move you out the way. If you don't get rid of them, then Spirit gonna make them get rid of you, because they're in the way, and you need to keep moving towards your soul mission. So heavenly help has come in and has threw a flag on a play. Here go the Ace of Pentacles coming out again. And that's, again, the aces are is like heavenly help. Every time you see an ace, you see a hand coming in from the cloud, bringing in whatever that element is, or the symbol for said element. And so, and then we have the Three of Wands here, and that's in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse. Spirit says you don't, those ships that are coming in, you don't need those ships. What that person has is not gelling with your soul mission. Look at that, and the Empress card just fell out in the upright, with the Nine of Cups in the upright as well. This is wishes coming true. Okay? So this situation becoming chilly is actually something that, again, needed to happen. This person no longer supporting your growth Growth is what is needed to happen, because they didn't have they didn't have enough strength. They didn't have enough spiritual knowledge, understanding to be able to assist you in your spiritual growth, taking your spiritual practice to the next level. That is a line that was in a previous read. I don't think I've uploaded it or will upload it, but it's time for you to take your spiritual practice to the next level. And certain ties were keeping you bound and stagnant. You know what I'm saying? It was blocking your soul expansion. And Spirit says they cannot do that no longer. And that's why we're here, to move them out the way in whatever way we need to, whether it's you walking away from them or them walking away from you. It says, the next card to clarify they cannot block your soul expansion is creating a brand new existence for self. Like Spirit needs you to step into your own power. Another message that came out strong in a reading that I didn't upload is now it's time to really step into your dependence, being dependent upon yourself. You don't need no mother figure. You don't, even in that reading, it says, mother, be your own mama. Be your own mama. It's time for you to mother yourself in a way that, because again, there's so many people in your life that you may have looked up to that don't have enough strength, with the strength in reverse. They don't have enough strength to give you the reciprocity that you need as this person that you have evolved into. Like, you have really reached a state of enlightenment, and these people hadn't gotten there yet. It's just like I heard this guy use an analogy today, when it comes to the amount of love that someone has to give. This person may have $100. You may need $1,000 love, but this person can only love you to their capacity of love and how much they love themselves. And so if this person only have $100, they can't give you that 1,000. If they only have 100, they can't get this. There's no way. It's trying to squeeze blood out of a rock. I forget the term, or that little saying. But they can't give you that. It's kind of giving this energy of the Ace of Pentacles, and then the ships coming in. They don't have an Ace of Pentacles to give you. They don't have that level of security within themselves, within their spiritual journey, and so on and so forth. Because, baby, you a fucking empress. Look, we forgot about this. You a fucking empress. They don't have enough. They don't. And it's hard for you to, accept that or whatever, because again, things were at once very so precious between, you and this person. Perhaps it was perfect, but since you have evolved, probably since that January 25th planetary alignment that happened, perhaps this 222 portal that was just here, that's about decisions. Yeah, it took a while, but it was like, either you're gonna make the decision or we're gonna make the decision for you, type ass shit. And shit just had to move around. Okay, so that you can step into this energy of dependence and really taking your spiritual practice to the next level. And that's going to require you to step out of the unknown and take on this warrior spirit and, take some leaps of faith. And that's just what it is. I was wondering if this even worked. Can you even tell the difference in the light? I need to leave this alone because I be forgetting stuff. And I ain't gonna even remember where we were in the read if I continue. You can't even notice, you don't even notice the difference really. Only with, underneath me, but whatever. It does bring a light-hearted energy for whatever reason that is. All right, so the next card that we're going to clarify is nothing will ever be good enough for them because they're not satisfied with themselves. And we were just saying that it's like, they can't love you past the level in which they love themselves. And then that's coming out with compassion. You need to have compassion for these people who are never satiated. That if you come across somebody and they can't see you for who you are and see the beautiful gem that you are, it's like, have compassion for them. Don't try to prove yourself. Don't stick around longer than you need to trying to prove yourself. These cards just kind of fell out in the way, and Spirit says yes, there's a lot of love there, but there's also a lot of lies and deceit, because this is you're lying to yourself. You're deceiving yourself. Like, this is the Ace of Cups you have, and they're not going to be able to bring you that reciprocity in the type of love and emotional support that you need. They may be able to do it financially, they may not even be able to do it financially. But the most important thing is the emotional side of it, I feel. And I feel like you've been lying to yourself in regards to that relationship anyway, in regards to the level of emotional support you need. And that is part of the generational curses that you were brought here to break and to expand beyond. And that is emotional intelligence, really embodying emotional intelligence and requiring that in the people with whom you deal with. And then look, with the Eight of Cups, and when it's not there, walking away, allowing it to fall off. If that's the case, if you can't walk away, allowing it to fall away. And I feel like that is what's happening right now. I feel like you've been charged to walk away from a situation, but you just have not been able to do so. And now it's falling away on its own. And now you're charged to allow it to fall away. Don't do anything to try to nurture it or back up or allow certain things in. And yes, it's bringing some anxiety. There's some anxiety here as you face the truth of, and being honest with yourself, that you've been lying to yourself, that you have been cultivating the atmosphere of the generational curse that you're supposed to have been breaking, that you fell back into an old pattern. But now with the Eight of Cups in the upright, you're able to walk away from the situation. And we have a Tower in reverse. And yeah, that person may be like, oh shit, now I done said this. They were probably feeling like, oh fuck, I done fucked up. But it's something that needed to happen with the Six of Pentacles coming out here again. I didn't even know it was in my hand, but yeah, this person is not able, Justice in reverse, they are not able to reciprocate the level of love and emotional support, mental support that you need. And this again is a time for you to really become grounded with yourself with this Four of Wands here. Really, get to know this new energy that you're in, to build that firm foundation with this new energy. And I feel like that's the reason why this person was able to kind of sneak in and have you resort back to old patterns, because this new energy that we have evolved into and that we have grown into, it was still trying to settle, right, and find its legs with the Four of Wands here to gain that foundation. And so they were able to come in and throw us off for a bit, but now that we're here, just like these cards coming out here, now that we're stable within ourselves, we can see that, this situation isn't bringing justice. This isn't bringing the reciprocity that we need. It's not living up to the integrity that we have based our walk on. Excuse me, in regards to our spiritual journey. It's not going to support us in the way that we need it to take our spiritual journey to the next level. And then last card is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's not working, okay? The situation is not working. And that's what your heavenly help is here to show you and to say, stop working on that and work on this. Work on creating this brand new existence for yourself. First card, you are completely creating and changing your trajectory. It's all on you. Stop depending on other people. You can go at it alone. You have everything that you need. Okay? I just saw the Ten of Cups in the upright. You have everything you need. So let's get the clarifiers for this card, that nothing will ever be good enough for this person. That's another reason why Spirit needed to get you away from that person, is because nothing will ever be good enough for you, for this person. They will continue to keep you in that cycle of confusion and trying to prove yourself to them, because they know they don't have what it takes to reciprocate the type of energy that you bring. They know that they don't have enough, but in order to keep you around and to keep you in the cycle, they'll continue to have you in a certain energy. But look at that. Spirit says you're awakening a new social circle. So these people, you're about to get a new social circle, and it's time for that as well. And then we have Sister here. You may be coming into union with another soul family sister type energy that may be coming in with this social circle, which will be beautiful. If you're anything like me, you don't really have a lot of feminine or female people that you hang around with. You may not have a lot of people that you hang around with at all. You know what I'm saying? Let alone a specific gender. But you may be coming into a new social circle with a group of women. We got the Lovers here and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then the Sun card as well. So this is the Lovers card. Nothing will ever. Yeah. So again with the past situation, a lot of love there. Could have been a sexual situation. It could have been a job that you love. Could have been a friend that you love. Whatever it was, there was a lot of love there. However, with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this is that bitch energy. I feel like you've been enlightened to the darkness of a person. And if this does, when it comes to messages, there's like different little messages. This could have something to do with, an an actual sister, in which there's nothing will ever be good enough for them because they're not satisfied with themselves. Well, so that may be a situation that you're dealing with in regards to a sister, because lovers can also represent, family. It just represents people that you love. So this could be a family situation. And again, you don't be your own mama. Don't be worrying about, a romantic partner, whether male or female, or, whether it's a heterosexual or homosexual relationship. Just that support, that type, like, it's time for you to depend on yourselves. And there's going to be a new set of friends that come in as you walk in this independent energy. I think I said the wrong word earlier. I was like, be dependent. No, we're going to be independent. Right? And so in this new energy of independence that you walk in, you're going to gain new friends that are also independent. You know what I'm saying? That are free thinkers and are on the level that you're on. This little light is going out right here. So again, yes, it's sad with the Three of Swords here. It's sad and heartbreaking that you're having to walk away from this situation. Situations that was, clear and beautiful, clear atmosphere. But now that these situations and relationships have become chilly, some have been chilly for a very long time. You've already known a lot of this, but Spirit still wants you to have compassion as you continue to grow, though. It's not about going back to said person and reconciling with them. No, it's about accepting them for who they are and where they are and keeping them moving. But in the compassion card, you need to have that for them, but you need to have it for yourself too, because actually the message on this compassion card is since you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, bully, or a horrible friend. So like when these situations become chilly, don't blame yourself. Be kinder to yourself, have more compassion with yourself. And again, like we were explaining earlier, these people are walking away from you and rejecting you. It's God's it's the Most High's protection, right? They had to do that because you love so hard. You have so much compassion for others that you will sacrifice yourself, that heavenly help had to come in and make them sacrifice you, because you wouldn't have done it on your own, right? So we got the heartbreak card with the Three of Swords, and then we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which represents stagnancy. In the upright, it represents, we're moving forward, not being stagnant. But the Two of Wands can represent stagnancy. And again, being in a relationship where a person cannot reach your level of what you need, it can become a cycle of abuse, emotional, mental, spiritual abuse that you're subjecting yourself to, because you're just hoping on a prayer and potential that you become stagnant. And Tower card, bottom of the deck, Spirit says it's time. They had to come in. A Tower card is definitely, Spirit. And then we have the Strength card in reverse coming out again. And that power that they had to keep you in a cycle, to keep playing in your mind, playing with your mind, playing with your heart, they have lost that strength now. But you need to also, again, not take it personal when these people walk away from you. Be kinder to yourself. Give yourself a break. Stop lying to yourself about the situation anyway. You already knew that this person wasn't, up to par, and that endings were inevitable. That this person wasn't up to par. You a fucking empress, okay? But I feel like this person, they thought they were doing something when they released you. You know what I'm saying? That was part of their tactics to keep you in the cycle, because they wanted you to forfeit stepping into your true power. By they thought when they say, oh well, I'm gonna walk away from you, they thought you were gonna be begging for them to come back to them. That's part of their yo-yo game. But instead, you know, what they don't know is this is something that you've been thinking about doing for a considerable amount of time anyway. You've been thinking about walking away from them. You've been getting the message to walk away from them. You just hadn't had perhaps the strength to actually go ahead and do it. But now that they have, you know, initiated this, in the past you would have tried to hold on. But again, you've been thinking about this and ruminating on this for a minute. And so you're like, oh, okay, well, it was inevitable anyway. I understand. You wasn't sad. You weren't mad. You were like, oh, you know, I expected it. And the reason why you expected it is because you've been wrestling with yourself and lying to yourself and deceiving yourself, challenging yourself, competing with yourself in a way of trying to release this person. One, your old you wanted to hold on, the new you wanted to walk away and step into new potential and new growth. But the thing is, the new you was still like Bambi, you know, with the little weak legs when he was first born. So he wasn't strong enough to fight the old you. But now that this person has pushed you out, like someone throwing you in a pool, now you have to fucking swim. Now you have to consider your other options and just go off your instinct, which is where spirit wants you anyway, in that energy of flow, you know. But it says, you know, again, instead of being a horrible friend to yourself, be a loving comforter who always has your back. And also, you know, make sure you have your own back and be like, okay, well, this didn't work out. Let's consider my other options. You are fucking fantastic. You're going to find somebody new. Like that's nothing. That's pennies compared to the prosperity that you're about to walk into in other relationships. Like, you need to encourage yourself and talk to yourself in that type of way. Right. And so the last card that we're going to clarify here, we have more initials. We have D, N, and V. So just take that however it goes. And we have bring balance. So maybe you're going to be meeting someone with those initials that help you to bring balance. Or I don't think that's what that is. This could be because we have not an energy match here, and then your light calls out corruptions, clarifying this DNV energy, and then with bringing balance. Okay, so whatever that DNV is, whatever. But when it comes to these people that's trying to block your soul expansion, that now, you know, they were playing those games. Again, you've already been thinking about it. You've already been ruminating on it. And now that they've brought it up, they've just made your job easier. And now they're going to be shitting bricks for a hot minute, but you're gone. But it wasn't an energy match anyway. You know what I'm saying? And your light was too bright. Your light was too bright. You were in the energy of expansion. And look, underneath expand is consider the options. And then one of the other cards says you need to consider the first card that we wrote about, that we pulled out, you know, bottom of the deck. And then underneath this, it says play with how you show up in the world. That's that energy of being in flow, you know. Face your fears. If there are fears on the card, it says stage fright. Now you love stages. You know what I'm saying? Play with how you show up in the world. Don't take it so seriously. Don't take it so serious. Take life so serious. Don't take your fears so serious. Like, play a game. When something comes up and you're something that you fear, like, make humor in that moment, laugh at it. Find a reason to laugh at it so that, you know, you can take some of the heaviness off of it. Again, with the consider your options. That's usually we like to be in fear and allow it to close us and make us small and to go, you know, overthink it. But let's consider our options and do something different because we're stronger now. We're wiser now. Right? We consider the options as you've narrowed your focus to one desired outcome. And you might be missing a bigger opportunity. Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible result. Okay? Open up and let the universe send you the highest possible result. Okay? Look at this. Moving on to calmer waters. Okay? So this, again, when it comes to these people where shit has shifted, has changed, the clear atmosphere has become chilly and gloomy, let it go. Walk away. Move on to calmer waters. You know, because that is going to bring you balance. It says the bring balance card says, I think we said that already. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct it. The action you need to take is to move on to calmer waters. Clear waters. Calmer waters is situations that are not fucking a third party situation where they're trying to triangulate you, or when you're in cycles and you're constantly in a state of confusion of where you stand with a certain situation. You need clear, concise relationships. And obviously things have become chilly and hazy and gloomy. And now it's time to bring balance. It says move on to calmer water. Stop lying to yourself. Okay? Stop lying to yourself about the burden that this relationship has actually been. Like, you thought it was precious. And maybe it was precious at one point. But now that you've grown, it's not so precious with the Lovers in reverse. Like, stop lying to yourself about these past relationships. You know, and here you are with the Queen of Cups being emotionally mature. And these energies are not that. They cannot live up to that. And so it's time for you to walk away and embrace it. This Ten of Cups that is awaiting you. This prosperity that is awaiting you. You know what I'm saying? Look, Chariot card in reverse. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. Okay? No, this is no more willpower and determination needs to be invested in this situation. Whether it's invested in whatever, in that noun, in that person, place, or thing. No more energy needs to be invested there. You need to allow it to become stagnant so it can fall away. All right, well, that is what I have for you. I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.